I believe this to be a ploy by the U.S. government to give reason to beef up its naval force. With the end of the Iraq War and the drawdown of the Afghan War, the U.S. has made a determination to now focus on its sea front. Once again the people of America will pay little to no attention to the spending of billions on the Cold War with China. And yes, the U.S. has a new Cold War, funded by the U.S. citizen and making yet again their contractors very wealthy. Please listen to today's article 321. Russian President Putin said on Wednesday he will boost military cooperation with China, including holding more joint exercises, after the United States announced plans to shift most of its warships to the Asia-Pacific by 2020. Putin referred to recent Russian joint Navy exercises in the Yellow Sea as an example of military cooperation which, he said, would go on. We will continue cooperation also between our military, he told Chinese Vice President, where he is attending a security summit. Recently joint Navy exercises were held in the Yellow Sea, and they were the first of such exercises. We have agreed with Chairman Hu that we will continue such cooperation, Putin said. Chinese and Russian naval forces held 6 days of exercises in the Yellow Sea off China's east coast in April, with drills including anti-submarine operations and the rescue of hijacked vessels. China deployed 16 ships and 2 submarines, while Russia sent 4 warships from its Pacific Fleet, according to Chinese state media. U.S. Defense Secretary Panetta said on Saturday, the United States would reposition its naval fleet so that 60% of its battleships would be in the Asia-Pacific by the end of the decade, up from about 50% now. China has long been wary of U.S. intentions, Army saying that the United States was bent on encircling China and crippling its rise. China's fast modernizing navy has stirred worries among neighbors, including in Southeast Asia, where several countries are in dispute with China over territorial claims in the South China Sea. Under the U.S. plans, Panetta announced the Navy would maintain 6 aircraft carriers assigned to the Pacific. 6 of its 11 carriers are now assigned to the Pacific, but that will fall to 5 when the USS Enterprise is decommissioned soon. The number will return to 6 when a new carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, is completed in 2015. The U.S. Navy had a fleet of 282 ships as of March. That is expected to slip to about 276 over the next 2 years before beginning to rise toward the goal of a 300-ship fleet, according to a 30-year Navy projection released in March.